So getting into the pastoral care side of school and wellness, I felt that males especially, it's really important for them to be able to express themselves and feel vulnerable and show a bit of courage. So, you know, looking at social media and looking through certain articles that I was reading, the common factors that came through was very much that males need to learn to express their emotions, and the It'sOk app is a perfect vehicle for that. I think it's the daily check-in. I say that because of the habits that need to be formed. So checking in with your emotions every morning and every day, sometimes up to 2-3 times a day, really brings about awareness, and that awareness will help them navigate their way through those difficult emotions. Very much so. I think the development of their vocab, just in terms of the different emotions and triggers and secondary emotions, has been brilliant. I think you told us that there's over 3,000 emotions, and on average we only use 3. I've no doubt that the boys are now speaking more about the different emotions that they didn't know about before, and that is all due to the app and the teachings on the app. Yeah, so you know, when I first got into the well-being, one of the hardest things was to measure happiness or well-being. And I think the data that we're receiving from the app has allowed us to be a lot more proactive in life orientation lessons, as well as our positive education lessons that we are implementing now. It gives us a great idea of where the boys are, what they're feeling, some of the challenges that they're facing, and we're able to address it in those classes, which has helped the boys tremendously. I think it also helps them feel like they're heard, and their challenges and the things that they're worried about are not getting ignored. So we had a case last year where the SOS button was used in terms of the self-harm. We were able to get to the boy pretty quickly and address his issue, and help him navigate his way through that. I don't think we were ever at risk that he was going to harm himself, but he didn't understand what to do with that emotion that he was feeling. So for us to be able to get to him very speedily helped him, and it helped him understand why he was feeling the way he was feeling, and that it was absolutely normal to feel like that. It's just how he navigated his way through that, and we could guide him through that. So the SOS button is primarily there to get us to get to the person that's feeling like that, to help him and guide him through the process. You have to create time for it. If we see wellness as a subject, like maths or English, which I believe it should be because it's just as important, I believe you can create time in the day. We've managed to give a 10-minute check-in period at the beginning of every day, which allows the boys to check in with their emotions first thing in the morning, every day, which creates the habit which we want them to get into. So yes, it is easy to implement. It's just a matter of how important you see wellness is at your school. So what I really like is we've managed to get onto a framework which has many different pillars in it with regards to wellness. And the beauty about the It'sOk app is that it ticks a lot of those pillars. This ensures us that we are getting a full wellness rather than just focusing too much on one aspect of wellness. So the app has helped us tremendously in that. And I think having that lesson in the beginning of the day for them to check in, the fact that we're ticking each of those pillars first thing in the morning every day really has helped the well-being of the boys in the school. Definitely more, because I feel like once they've expressed it, they feel like they've been vulnerable and they've shown courage, and they feel like it's okay now to express themselves. So they're actually more likely to come speak to you afterwards. I found the chat function really valuable. because it gives you that little corridor chat when you're walking through the school, you know, something to check in with the boy. How are you feeling? You know, I know you weren't feeling well yesterday. Just checking to see you going okay. And again, he feels like he's heard, he feels like someone cares. So I feel like it's brought more face-to-face than what we had before. So I think it's definitely encourages more face-to-face. I think my favorite feature on the app is actually the new meditations. I say it's my favorite. I think they're all vitally important. I just think that the fact that a boy can choose something, a tool to help him get through whatever he's feeling at that stage is absolutely vital, and it feels like he's chosen something, he's learned something new, and I believe that that education will guide him in the future when he is feeling those range of emotions. He's got something to go to help him. I feel like practical tools are so vital, and developing those tools and showing the boys that they have things to do to help them feel better is going to go a long way to making our citizens of South Africa and the world much better people.